Hello, welcome to Saturday. The Bevos are coming over, or at least Jack and Chrissy are. I don't know if Mason's gonna join them or not. You're gonna start noticing, if you haven't already, you'll start seeing a trend where Jack and Chrissy come and hang out and do things with us without Mason. Because like our kids, he is also becoming his own person. He can drive, he has his own vehicle. He's got friends. He doesn't have a job yet, but he's very busy with baseball. So when he has free time, he likes to do his thing with his friends, much like Bryce and Sierra. Kids snagged some Wingstop. Bryce got back from basketball practice. What are those, voodoo fries?
Yep.
Are those the voodoo fries? Okay, I definitely gotta try those. What'd you get here?
2 maple sriracha,
Okay.
and then 5 garlic parmesan.
Oh, nice, the dry dusted, okay. Sierra, what'd you get?
Voodoo fries, no Cajun seasoning. 3 mango habanero and 2 original hot.
Nice, okay.
We got
I got mango habanero, and I'm trying the new maple sriracha as well. First order of business, though, is to kind of clean this area up. Got these out sitting on the sun because they're still wet from the rain yesterday. Last night, we were sitting by the fire, and I pulled out all the folding chairs, and we were just kind of sitting like that. So I do have one project that I want to take care of before everybody gets here, and it requires me to pull out that, we'll just call it a table, even though it's on wheels and whatnot. So we're going to kind of rearrange some things, clean up some things, and put my wood in the bucket, and pull that out so we can get the project done. Too much stuff, not enough room. Everything is just so dirty here. Being close to the mountain, everything is just covered in dust all the time. All right, so if you remember yesterday's vlog, I bought a houseplant. This is a peace lily. I've owned them before. They're relatively easy to maintain if you actually take the time to maintain them. And so, yeah, I'm getting back into houseplants. If I just do the 3 things that I enjoyed doing the most, that is shopping for them, deciding, making the purchase, and coming home and planting it, potting it, if I just focus on those things, then I do have something to look forward to the weekend, because I could just be out on a hunt where I'm looking, I'm going and looking for new exciting plants and visiting different nurseries in the valley. The more I thought about it, I was like, this can definitely be a hobby, because that's another thing too, that I've thought about a lot too recently, is that I don't have a niche, right? If someone wanted to create a YouTube channel tomorrow and say, hey, what's the best advice you could give me to create a new YouTube channel? The number one thing I'm gonna ask is what do you want to talk about? What do you want to create content about? What is your topic? What is your niche? And when people say, I don't know, I say, here's the question to ask yourself. What is the one thing that you can talk about every day for the rest of your life and never get bored with it? So there's this one thing that you really love, that you're really passionate about, you're really knowledgeable about, whatever. Create content about that one thing. I don't have one thing, I have many things that I'm interested in and know a little bit about. That's my problem, because I don't have just that one thing that I'm all in on, that I love that much. That's really what it comes down to. I don't love any of these interests that much to care that much. This is something that I've been into since I was a kid. I've always loved plants. Green's my favorite color. And it's something that is both, good and healthy, relatively speaking, for the environment, my environment. And I don't know. So we're gonna go with houseplants. Got a bunch of old empty pots that need to be filled. So we got a great starting point. And like I said, I'm just gonna, one a week. Make a point once a week to go looking at house plants and whatever, and just pick one up a week. Maybe not every week. There may be some weeks I skip, but at least for the next couple of weeks, one a week. And then we'll do videos where we check in on the plants. How are they doing? Also, I have the app called Planta. I'm gonna log back in and reset everything and get everything situated. Plants I have left, we'll add the new one. Hell, we'll even name them. Lots of old soil that needs to be used. That was the one thing I was missing last time, was liquid plant food. Fertilize your plants. That's something that the apps will tell you to do. And I think that's the one thing a lot of people forget to do. They're soaking up all the nutrients in the soil, and because they don't get like rainwater that replenishes the dirt with minerals and whatnot that the water has from being groundwater most of the time. The potted soil is depleted of all its minerals eventually. There's no animals, there's no worms, you know, so you gotta feed it. I always love that Scott's Turf commercial. The dude's like, feed your lawn, feed it. And there we go. A nice little lily. Very nice. Good looking pot. That's another thing too. Not that I need to shop for them now. I have plenty of pots, but that's another piece that is part of this puzzle is buying new pots, right? Interesting pots. In fact, I even have 2 pots that were gifts. One from Tiffany and Sierra, and the other one from our friend Fatal Fuentes, a community member. She painted it, and she like painted on it and baked it, you know, in one of those places and sent it to me. It was awesome. And then, you know, on top of that, it's something that this is the thing. The more I think about this, the more I talk about this, this makes the most sense for me to be a quote unquote hobby that I get into, because I love plants so much. I have Twitch subscription badges, there's like 12 of them, I think, or 8 of them, 10, I don't know, it's an even number, but I don't remember how many it is, of all these different kinds of plants. Like, you know, it's fantastic. I love it. My next couple tattoos are going to incorporate plants. I've always just loved plants, and there's so much content to be made if I actually just stick with it, you know? So maybe that's a New Year's resolution for me, is to stick to this hobby, make it into something more than just a hobby. Give it a nice little drink, and then we'll pick our final destination. All right, so here's the sad remains of my plant stand and all my empty pots that Monstera is barely holding on, trying to save it, and my golden pothos underneath it. Both of them are kind of holding on. They're the last of the last of the pack. They're the last of the remains. So we're gonna go ahead and put Lily right here. I lied. We're gonna put her here because she's too tall to be on the bottom shelf. She's already claiming her spot on top. There we go. Boom shakalaka.
For the moment you've all been waiting for, the tree lighting ceremony, Chief Hall and Chief Rose are going to flip that switch for us. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's lit! It's officially Christmas season.